Hi, welcome to Sparkling Memories, a place where you can build a healthy relationship with food, pairs, and yourself. And today we're going to discuss 7 different ways you can actually restart or rebuild. A lot of times we have this stigma, whereas the same thing is like repeating over and over and becomes to the point where you're at a standstill. At some point, you have to take a step back and actually get it together. 7 different ways. The first thing I would suggest is get organized. That means whether you need a binder, whether you need a notebook, something to write out, even a simple notepad or a piece of paper can work as your organizer. It's a way of you taking a paper to pen and writing down exactly what are your to-do list. Your to-do list can consist of one day, it could consist of a week, or even a month. But the whole point of it is to get started. Because once you get started, you can move forward onto the different steps in order to get to where you want to be. A lot of times people might call this reset. I consider it a reset when you actually get to this point. Whereas you going from different things and you getting it together. I know a lot of times people might think of it as something different, but it goes different ways for different people. The second thing you can actually do is get to a point where as you get to your social media. Get into your social media, that means updating everything and anything that you may have, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, PayPal, Google, any kind of accounts you have. Update them with the information from your profiles to your picture to all the detailed information you like to put in there, even the phone number, something simple as your mailing address. Because a lot of times when people are established, they tend to forget about that particular part. You want to get to the point where you organize and you remember, okay, I haven't organized my phone number in a while for a lot of different things I have going, and maybe I might want to establish a new one. The third thing you want to do is get everything that you have that you wear and wash them. Go to your washer, your dryer, make sure you fluff and fold, make sure everything you have that you want is clean. That way you can organize the old, you can organize the new, and you can organize things that you need to just throw away. Because, yeah, I'm seeing some of y'all closets and it'll be looking like, what's going on? You can't fit this. This is too small. This is obviously too big. Really? Update your closet, basically. The fourth thing you want to do is get to a point where you establish some kind of account. The account is to deal with your finances. Whether you open a checking or you savings or the combination when you get a checking and a savings and they have different portion within the same account. Now, if you don't want to do account, you could get a prepaid card. You could also get Apple Pay. You could also get, I don't want to say credit card because credit card, it'll be a late fee with a credit card. Your fastest way to deal with your finances is get a debit card. Whereas you deposit the funds and you know how much you have in there. And then you can take it from there. Because credit card could be a lot more complicated than you could even imagine. The fifth thing you want to do is get to a point whereas you have insurance. And I'm talking about all kinds of insurance. It's not just your auto insurance. I'm talking about your health insurance. Because a lot of us think we're going to live forever. No. Establish some kind of health insurance. Whether you get a primary physician, a practitioner, a GYN, someone you can go to see to get regular checkups. Regular checkup could mean you need a pap smear, or you might need to see if you need to check your boobs so you don't have no lumps. You want to go there to see if your junk or your stuff works by seeing the doctor. It's not just if you have COVID-19 or if you're sick. A lot of us don't go to the doctor until we're sick. And then to find a nearby emergency room, you there driving, trying to figure it out. It could be frustrating, especially in event of emergency. So you want to have some type of insurance because a lot of places don't take you with just plain cash. We in a area now with like a like gray section, you like to call it, whereas everything is the card, and a lot of people don't want to use cash. Yeah, we getting to the point where, yeah, you have a card or you have much really going on. I think they're trying to go away with cash, but I still try to keep cash at hand. Whether it be a little 10 to 20 bucks, $5 in singles, as long as it add up to about $20. Because a little $10 on the side ain't, these days it can't do nothing. Like you literally gotta save like $20 emergency money. Emergency money is those times where you need to call someone or you need to ride because it's simple to get a ride. Yeah, you have taxis, there's ride share, there are people you can contact, there's randoms. There's so many different things can happen there. So I totally get it. But besides that, let's get back to what's on hand. When it comes to the sixth thing you want to do is have someone that you can interact with, and that could be your safe space. Someone you can contact an event of an emergency, or somebody you can talk to on a regular basis, whether it be, it doesn't even have to be a situation, to be honest with you. It could be something simple as, I want to try a new dish, so I'm going to go online and I'm going to do my research on how other people make the dish, and then I'm going to make my attempt to go to the store, purchase the items, and make the dish. And if somebody else made the dish, you can always correspond or interact with that person. That way, y'all can share ideas as how to make this particular dish. So you always want to have that go-to person per se, because a lot of us as adults we don't really interact with other adults. It's more of a hi and bye kind of situation, versus when we are kids, we are everybody's friend, or at least we pretend to be. So as adults, we don't really do it the same. I don't really know how to describe it because it's different for each person. Because you could actually be adult and make friends like nothing, and it's like something you do on a constant. Others are very more closed and very reserved. So it might not apply to each person. It depends on your situation, because some people from their situations they tend to act a little different. So meeting people might not be as easy as it might have been years ago when you were younger. And as adults, it's kind of different, to be honest. It's kind of different. And the seventh thing you want to do is set goals. Goals for this particular year. Because now we're in 2023, we're in April, and it could have been a lot different than your December of 2022 versus now. Set goals that might be short term and goals that might be long term and goals that can take you from A to B. A to B is like something quick. Like, say, for instance, you have an event that you want to go to. You could take it from A to Z by planning. Whether it be get that new outfit, get your hair done, get your nails done, whether it be get a shave if you're a gentleman or a guy, or getting that new suit or that new outfit, or even just something simple as wear something you already have and dress it up. You could polish up your shoes, you could make sure everything is like clean, everything is put together. Because a lot of us don't set goals these days, we just roll with it. At some point, rolling with it, it works, but not for everybody. Some people need to see things and check it off one by one. And that's okay, because what works for you might not work for everybody. And for me, I love to get to the point where advancing is something all of us should look forward to. And those were the seven things when it comes to getting yourself together and resetting. As far as everything goes, I wish good luck to everyone. Thank you for joining at Sparkling Memories, a place relationships and build healthy relationships with food, parents, and yourself. Till next time, bye bye.